First annual Peace
Prize. You're the winner of the first annual, or the inaugural Peace Prize.
Is this because the President of the United States made up his own Peace Prize for himself?
No. Did you not hear about that?
I mean, I did hear about it. Like, okay, so I have not read anything on it specifically. It
was the FIFA Peace Prize. It was FIFA. FIFA decided they were going to create a Peace Prize just for him.
Why?
And then did you see the pictures?
No, I didn't.
Oh my God. It was so, okay, we gotta watch the video. God damn it. I assumed that you were going to be up to date with this, 'cause otherwise I would have pulled the clip.
Oh no, I haven't even been able to stream. I had a full-on breakdown yesterday.
Oh, who cares about streaming? It's been all over everything. Well, let's just do stills for now.
Okay.
I don't know why this is not coming up. Has Trump scrubbed the internet?
I doubt he has that kind of power right now.
Yeah, no, I'm going to blame DuckDuckGo because that was my default search. Yeah, there we go. Google is much better. A sentence that you don't say very often anymore. Dun. There we go. We got that.
He looks like a little kid.
Yeah. Oh, no, you can't see his... Yeah, okay. I need to
I've been given the FIFA Peace Prize.
Need to adjust my crop. This is going to mess us up when we do. But, like look at that. He's like a little gremlin grabbing his Peace Prize.
He does look like a frickin' gremlin.
Sticking it on his head himself. Like, it's not like they didn't have anyone there to put it on him, on his neck, like you're supposed to do with prizes. Mm-hmm. He just couldn't wait for that, so he grabbed it and threw it on his face. Because he's a child.
Razor, thank you for resubscribing. Yeah, he just looks like a kid.
Yeah, like, it's ridiculous. Yeah, so I was kind of shocked that you hadn't heard. Okay, now I need to get a preview of the articles before we actually start talking about them. There we go. But yeah, that's why you have a medal.
Hip hip hooray! I'm so excited that you made up this medal for me specifically.
And I was so distracted at giving you your medal that I missed that I have a hype train right now.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm glad you have a hype train right now.
Thank you, Clueless Expert, for giving out 5 community subs.
Sandra, thank you for redeeming your points for an... you fucking degen.
Thank you, Fennec resubscribed. My own and Stankfoot resubscribed. And then the last one was Sean's hats from last week. So yeah, thank you everybody for helping me get a hype train while I was distracted explaining to Cirrus why I gave him a prize.
I mean, you have ADHD. The hype is distracting.
Yes. Yeah, I'm just... It was... I couldn't believe it when I saw it. It's just... It's got to be embarrassing to be an American right now.
It is. It is.
Yeah, because, like... I can't imagine my head of state being such a petulant child that... you know, like, organizations know that, like, oh, if I want him to be nice to me, I just have to, like, give him a little participation trophy. It's literally a participation trophy. The party that, like, complains about participation trophies are showering this man with participation trophies to keep his ego in check.
I mean, okay, so I can imagine having a leader that does that, because I am American.
True. I have a head of state that stays mostly out of the news.
That sounds
I mean,
fantastic.
He's in it sometimes. He's not amazing, but, like, I'll take not amazing over what you guys got.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for Chief Burbs for subscribing with Prime, whatever that means. I assume that's a Twitch thing.
It's the same thing as subscribing normally. You get the same amount of money, but they didn't pay any money. They just get a free Prime sub they're allowed to throw at somebody if they have Amazon Prime.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for giving me Amazon's money.
We call them Bezos bucks.
Yeah. Took it right out of Bezos' pocket and put it into mine.
Pretty much.
I mean, not really.
It's as close to that.
If that was actually how it worked, that wouldn't be a thing. Have you met billionaires? No, you haven't, because you're a peon. Or peon. What's the word?
Peasant?
Is peon the right word? Peasant, sure.
I feel like
I think
I'm
peon is an acceptable word as well. Yeah, no. No. Okay. So yeah, how you been?
Well,
You had a
I have
breakdown yesterday?
I have a Peace Prize now, so I think I'm doing pretty fantastic. No, yesterday was
and it's every bit as valuable as the one the president got.
So, okay, the context for that is I've started a new schedule for getting content made, and in setting up that schedule, I am overwhelming myself, but at the same time, I don't have very many choices on whether or not to do that because this is my job. So, like, anytime somebody goes, hey, you don't have to produce so much content, we'll be fine. I'm like, it's not you I'm worried about, audience. I appreciate it. I appreciate the words of encouragement.
I get those as well sometimes. It's like, yeah, I appreciate the sentiment, but I got bills to pay.
So right now I have it set up where every day there's 2 videos that go out on the news channel. They're usually, taken from live stream like usual. I'm doing fully edited content again, which is something that I had moved away from years ago. But because no matter what angle I take for repurposing live content for the main channel, the subscriber numbers were still dipping, and I got into negative numbers this last month, and that terrified the shit out of me. So I said,
Me too.
Yep. So I said, you know what?
I blame my fundraiser though.
I said, I bet there is something I'm not giving my audience that they obviously want. Because usually when your numbers are hurting, it's either an algorithm fuck up or a you fuck up. And I can't control an algorithm fuck up, so I'm just going to operate under that's a me fuck up. So I decided to start doing fully edited content again and put it on the main channel because I was already doing a split where video responses would go on the main channel and news would go on a second channel anyway, just to try to smooth out subscriber loss that I was dealing with before. If a group of people want to see a certain kind of content, they can go to the channel that has that content. And I'm starting to actually see positive subscriber growth again on the main channel after changing things over, and people seem to really be liking the edited content. But this means that my production schedule is a video a day on the edited channel, 2 videos a day on the news channel, and then a Magic the Gathering video every weekday.
Have you tried using the Illuminati method?
Oh, outsourcing everything and lying about it?
Just read Wikipedia and say that you did the research.
I won't do that because on the edited videos I've been linking my sources. So I feel like I would be called out very quickly if I did that.
Spoonbill Adam says, speaking of our head of state, have you heard about the bill being passed removing the sincerely held beliefs exemption from hate speech in Canada? If your wording there means what I think it means, that you can no longer get away with hate speech because it's something that you sincerely believe, then that's a good thing. And I am for it.
I feel like the sincerely held belief thing is always a scapegoat. It's a thing to point the finger at and go, no, but it's my sincerely held belief. But like every time you believe something stupid,
you're asking the courts to adjudicate sincerity, and that's not something that they should do.
Oh, I'm not even concerned about that one. My concern is simply, yes, of course we fucking are talking about this. I believe you sincerely believe it. That's the fucking problem, Kevin. I didn't call you a racist because I think you're not racist. That's not why I did that.
Duct Tape Jake says, behind the scenes question, if someone rewatches an old video, does that give you guys the same money as a new video?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Yes, and no.
So I was going to say yes, and it gives you a little bitty boost in the algorithm because it's more likely to recommend more of your videos to the person watching the old video, so they're more likely to watch more of your stuff, so it kind of snowballs into a little bit more money.
So
what were you going to say?
My yes and no is that, does it give the same amount of money? Yes, but it gives more because it is rewatching older content. It is doing what you said. Like the answer is,
it sounded like your and was going to, or your follow up was going to be yes, but it does something else that takes money away, so it's not as good.
No. It's always better to watch a video in the first day that it comes out. That's just a universal truth of YouTube, has been for years. Second to that, rewatching old content or watching old content for the first time is incredibly helpful as well, and creates a different kind of snowball effect. When you're watching a new video, you can snowball that video and help it perform better in the algorithm. When you're watching older content, you can snowball playlists, you can snowball stuff like that. Does it provide the same amount of money? No, it provides more because the assumption is you're going to be watching more than one video.
Yeah, that's why I make it a point to include at least one card to a different video in pretty much all of my videos. So like it's not just that I so happen to already have dealt with this, so I'm going to reference that video. It is I am purposely referencing an old video with the hopes that people are going to go click on it, and then the algorithm would be like, oh, these people like Vice Rhino, so I'm going to show more of his stuff.
I actually, I just responded to a Reddit thing about content creators in the Magic the Gathering space specifically in regards to this, where dude on Reddit was saying Soul Ring is one of the strongest cards that Magic has, period, and it's in every pre-constructed deck. Everybody has access to one. So why do content creators keep telling me to cut it out of my deck? And I'm like, well, there's two reasons for that. One, a lot of us think for game balance reasons the card shouldn't be here, and Wizards agrees. They just said that they won't. For two, though, it got you talking. If you want to know why content creators said a controversial thing, it is because you are talking about it right now.
I had a video a couple weeks ago that Piper did a typo in the thumbnail, and I didn't notice, so I just uploaded it. Then when we did notice it, I just left it for like 2 days.
Oh, yeah.
So like, you know what? People are commenting about the typo, so I'm just going to leave the typo.
Yeah, it's engagement. You let it stay there. You let it do its thing. Like, a lot of us, it's on the one hand, it feels kind of predatory to me. To do that kind of like psychological manipulation to people. But on the other hand, it is part and parcel to the job, and there isn't a harm that comes from mispronouncing a word on purpose, for instance, so that people will respond to you saying doing instead of doing that day. Like, you don't actively cause harm in doing so, and not doing so could be the difference between being able to afford potatoes today.
Well, I had a fun one on my video from, I think it was last week, where like the guy was responding to. It sounded like he was using a really bad text to speech generator, but there was enough. There were enough inconsistencies in it that I think it was actually him, and that's just how he talks. But like there were a lot of weird mispronunciations that you would expect from a text to speech generation, including things like the misspelled this name or whatever. And then like one of the things he said was like, oh, there are no transitional fossils. So like I rattled off a few that I have memorized, and then I was like, and I can expand on these. And so I added in, like I did a little bit of Googling and added in the little blanks in there. And I did not look up how to pronounce any of those things. At the end of it, it was like, fuck it. This guy can't pronounce shit. So like, whatever, deal with it. It's funnier if I don't pronounce it right this time. And I got comments from people being like, it would have been so easy for you to Google. I'm like, yeah, I know. I actively decided not to this time. And yes, Lamorak. He was talking about Jean-Baptiste Lamorak, who you probably know as Lamarck from Lamarckian Evolution.
Lamorakian Evolution.
Lamorak.
Sounds like a fucking god from RuneScape.
You're not the first person to say something. A lot of people were saying they're going to make it a D&D villain.
I mean, like the god of evil in RuneScape's name is Zamorak. It's literally one letter away.
All right. And then there were other people commenting who were like, oh no, it is a text-to-speech thing because he says some things the American way and some things the British way. It's like, yeah, but if you... I looked the guy up. He was born and raised in Wales, and then he moved to the States and has been living there for like 15 years. So like that actually tracks with how someone that has had that life experience might actually do those things. So, yeah. Anyway. So you want to get to the news and find out another reason why I'm not coming to the States anytime soon?
Hey, you made it to the end. I want to give an extra thanks to the patrons who allow me to do this full time. I want to thank Aaron Rail, Astral, Britzkrieg, Jemshin, Poundini, Red Joker, Victoria, Victoria, Jonas, Craig, Tarika, Fireshard, Smiling GM, John, Dren Hadamada, Creeper, Sagitta, you know I'm not saying that last part, Valis of Seraph, Ottoman Angel, Rooster Rachel, and Fire Panda, who are all my $20 and up patrons.